Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, his life and legacy. This is not merely a story of a man, but a narrative of courage and resilience, a journey that transformed an entire society. Dr. Ambedkar, a jurist, economist, social reformer, and politician, wielded the power of education and law to uplift millions. His relentless battle for social justice and equality left indelible marks on Indian society and law. And so, as we approach his Jayanti, we embrace the opportunity to revisit his life and contributions. Throughout the nation, on April 14th, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Jayanti will be celebrated. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar was a prominent Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and politician. His journey began in the small town of Mhao, Madhya Pradesh, where he was born on April 14, 1891. His father, Subadar Ramji Maloji Sakpal, was a man of education and a follower of Saint Kabir, a philosophy that would indelibly influence young Bhimrao. His thirst for knowledge was evident early on, leading him to Bombay University, where he earned his bachelor's degree. But his intellectual curiosity was not satiated. He ventured overseas, crossing oceans at a time when such journeys were reserved for the privileged few. At Columbia University in New York, he immersed himself in economics, sociology, and politics. His academic journey then took him to the hallowed halls of the London School of Economics. Dr. Ambedkar obtained his bachelor's degree from Bombay University and pursued further studies at Columbia University in New York and the London School of Economics. Contributions. As we delve deeper into Dr. Ambedkar's life, we uncover a man of many facets: a social reformer, a political leader, and a tireless advocate for the rights of the marginalized. In the year 1924, he founded an organization dedicated to the welfare of the Dalit communities, the socially ostracized classes of India. He also started the publication Bahishkrit Bharat to spotlight the struggles and injustices faced by these communities. Dr. Ambedkar's activism was not confined to words alone. He took action, leading the Mahad Satyagraha in March of 1927, a peaceful protest that marked a significant turn in the fight against untouchability. His dedication to the cause of social justice was also evident in his participation in the 3 roundtable conferences, where he advocated fiercely for the rights of Dalits. In 1932, he signed the Pune Pact with Mahatma Gandhi, marking a momentous event in the history of India's struggle for independence. This pact, while contentious, signaled Dr. Ambedkar's willingness to compromise for the larger good, as he relinquished the demand for separate electorates for Dalits. As we move into the 40s, we see Dr. Ambedkar's political career taking shape. In 1942, he was appointed as a Labour member in the Executive Council of the Viceroy of India. This was followed by his election to the Constituent Assembly from Bengal in 1946. But perhaps the most significant contribution of Dr. Ambedkar to the nation of India was his role in the drafting of the Indian Constitution. As the chairman of the drafting committee, he played an instrumental role in shaping the laws that govern the country today. His vision of an inclusive and egalitarian society is enshrined in the Constitution, echoing his lifelong fight for social justice and equality. He chaired the drafting committee and is remembered as the architect of the Indian Constitution. Dr. Ambedkar's contributions to India are imprinted in its very foundation, and his legacy continues to inspire and guide us as we strive for a just and inclusive society. His importance, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar's legacy, is not merely a chapter in history. It is a living force that continues to shape the course of modern India. His relentless fight against caste-based discrimination and his emphasis on social justice continue to inspire countless movements today. His vision of an inclusive and egalitarian society, as enshrined in the Indian Constitution, serves as a guiding principle for the country's future development. This vision continues to motivate efforts towards achieving social equity and justice in India, a country where the specter of caste discrimination still lingers. Education as empowerment. Dr. Ambedkar firmly believed in the power of education as a means of empowerment. His own journey from a humble background to becoming the architect of the Indian Constitution is a testament to this belief. Today, his emphasis on education resonates more than ever as India aspires to fulfill its potential as a global leader. His writings, speeches, and teachings continue to be a source of inspiration for students, academicians, and activists alike. They serve as a reminder of the transformative power of education and its role in shaping a more equitable society. Conclusion: Dr. Ambedkar's legacy is an integral part of India's national identity. His ideals and principles continue to reverberate in the corridors of power and the alleys of grassroots activism. His ideas remain a beacon guiding the nation towards a more inclusive and just society. Dr. Ambedkar's deep commitment to social justice, equality, education, and the advancement of marginalized communities. Dr. Ambedkar's legacy is an integral part of India's national identity, and his ideas will continue to inspire future generations.